Done. Hello guys, my name is Desmond and I welcome you to my lesson for today, where we'll be looking at your mathematics. Obviously, we are still on trigonometry. So ladies and gentlemen, please do allow me to say it is very much important that I say it is very, very much important, because what I'm about to say, it's massively. Hey, massively important, ladies and gentlemen, that I say a day without learning something new, it's a day wasted. Guys, please do make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen. So, obviously, our manager has sent us some info in the group where we are going to start with question 2 of this exam paper. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, that you pay full attention to all the details. Okay, let's see. Question 2, we've got 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Under 2.3, we still have some sub questions, 2.3.1, 2.3.2. So what I'm hoping to do is to take you through the whole of question 2 and also the next question. We'll just see how far we can go with our lesson for today. So 2.1 says, determine the value of sec 75 degrees and round off your answer to 2 decimal places. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, that you are able to identify the question weight. I normally refer to that as the cream of the question. So they want you to determine, okay? So what exactly are you determining? They want you to determine the value. What does it mean when they say determine the value? A value is a number, which means your final answer should be in a form of a number. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, over there. And most importantly, cogs are the cogs. Round off your answer to 2 decimal places. Very, very much important, guys. I'm not sure, is there someone who would like to give it a try based on everything that I taught you guys in the past weeks? Is there someone who wants to give it a try? It's just 2 marks, guys. And you remember what I said about questions allocated 1, 2 marks, 3 marks, maybe 4. I'm not sure. Guys, is there someone who wants to give it a try? Remember, guys, in case if you've got no idea, you can let me know so that I'll give it a try and see if I can make you guys understand. Is my mic muted? Let me check. Shreyas, can you clearly see over there, and can you hear me when I speak?
Yes, sir. I can.
Okay. Since everyone is quiet, I'll just make an assumption that you've got no idea. Okay, so this is how you approach this question, guys. Remember, guys, we have how many trig ratios? We have 6, being, let's say, sine, we have cos, we have tan. And remember, we also have the reciprocals. What are the reciprocals? The reciprocals, we have cosec, we have sec, we also have cot. To our new learners, we said if you want to know which trig, which reciprocal belongs to which trig ratio, you look at the third letter. What is the third letter there? 1, 2, 3. So there is S, and this S is for sine. So that means the trig ratio being sine, its reciprocal is cosec. Let's have a look at this one. It's 1, 2, 3. Can you see? Letter 3 is cos. Is C for cos, which means the reciprocal for cos is sec. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, T for tan, which means tan is a trig ratio and its reciprocal is cot. So in this case, we have sec 75 degrees. What is the reciprocal of sec? Based on this, is there someone who can tell what is the reciprocal of sec?
Cos.
I couldn't get that. What did you say, honorable member?
So it's cos.
Oh yes, he's saying it's cos. But do you agree with Shreyas on that one, guys? Is he correct in saying that?
Yes, sir.
100%, which means sec 75 is actually the same as 1 over cos of 75 degrees. I'm not sure if all of you understand that part before I continue. Is there something that is not making sense on that step, or is it clear for everyone?
It makes sense.
100%. So now remember, they said correct to 2 decimal places, which means you punch all of this on a calculator, and then whatever that you get, it should be an answer for that question. Remember, guys, they did not say do not use a calculator. They did not say use a calculator. They just said determine the value of whatever. And the moment examiner says correct to 2 decimal places, you know you are dealing with decimals. Therefore, you cannot use your head when dealing with decimals. One thing for sure, you might need to use a calculator. So what are you getting when you punch all of that? And what is the final answer in that case? Someone is speaking, but I'm not able to hear. Can you maybe get closer to the mic, honorable member? Who's speaking? Is it you, Tumza?
Yes, sir.
What are you getting?
I'm getting 3,86.
18.3.
3,86.
Or 3,86. So, good people, this is exactly how you score your 2 marks. Boom, boom. Is everyone happy, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
100%. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now try to move to the next question. I hope everyone is happy with let's see. What is the next question saying? Let's see. 2.2. Let's see. Sure. Here they say simplify. sine 90 degrees minus cos 60 degrees all over tan 45 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, without the use of a calculator. Hey, I know the cheaters. Tumza is number one. This one, she likes using a calculator in cases where they say don't use a calculator. Tumza, ngizokubamba namhlanje. Ngizokubamba. Guys, they say do not use a calculator. The moment they say do not use a calculator, just make sure to put it away and try to apply your mind. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, over there. So now, every time, guys, when you have a sine, a cos, tan, it could be cosec, sec, or cot. And then on the angles, you have numbers and not letters. The first thing that you need to do is to have a look at those angles. Ask yourself this question. Are they special angles? That is the first thing that you look at. Secondly, are they acute angles? Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, over there. So these are the questions that you should be asking yourself. So in case if these angles are letters, in addition to all of this, ask yourself this question. Can you use a reduction formula? Remember, guys, for those of you who are completely new to my lessons, everything that I'm saying here, we have done all of those lessons. And luckily, all my lessons are being posted on my YouTube channel. So there should be a link in the same group where you can click on the pinned message and find a link to my old lessons. Otherwise, if you can't find the link, just make sure to inbox at any time and our manager will assist you with the relevant links to my lessons. So now, there we've got 90. We know what is sine 90. Is 60 and 45 special angles? Are those two angles special angles?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so that means you must have your tools ready. We know for 45 is 1 is what is it, square root of 2. We also know that for this one of 60, what do we have? If I remember, is square root of 3 is 1 is 2. Is that correct? Remember, you must know these things by heart, guys. Am I correct in doing that?
Yes, sir.
100%. So, is there someone who wants to give it a try?
Sir, can you do the special angle for 90 degrees?
Okay. What is sine 90 degrees Shreyas?
So I think it's 1.
Hey, Shreyas, I had tlhaga there. Did you cheat?
No, sir.
No. But why is the dog barking?
Sir?
Why is the dog barking? It can smell that you were cheating there. Hi guys, do you trust Shreyas? I think he's punching calculator there. Why is the dog barking? Tumza, is he correct in saying sine 90 is equals to 1? Hey. Let me see. Lisa, is it correct? Guys, is it correct that sine 90 degrees is equals to 1? Hey.
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. 3 years, let's continue. They say it's correct. Let's continue. We are having 1 minus. What is cos 60?
So square
Okay.
root of 3.
Okay, it's fine.
1 over 2.
What is it?
It's a half.
This is LB speaking. Hey, guys, as I welcome LB, let me tell you something. This thing, of course, sine, what else? Tan, cosec, sec, and cot. So,
So it is wrong.
I learned this thing from LB, guys. That is why going forward, I'm able to perfectly explain it. She's the one who said, you look at letter number 3. This is 1, 2, 3 S. S4 sine. 1, 2, 3 C. C4 cos. 1, 2, 3 T. T4 tan. So the reason why I like this master classes is because we are able to learn from each other. So it makes it very, very easy for me to explain, especially when I need to give you guys an answer. So just be aware of that, ladies. In case if you're an exam and you get confused, just try to do all of that and try to match those. So now, quickly, I'll take over. So let's see. Cos of 60 degrees. LB, what is the ratio for cos? Is adjacent over hypotenuse. So there is the reference angle being 60. What is adjacent is 1. What is yes. Is 1 over 2. But now, what is tan 45? Tan 45.
That's 1.
Is it 1? Oh, yes, because it's 1 over 1. It's opposite over adjacent, which means it's 1 over 1. So now, let's continue. Maybe let's simplify this at the bottom. So it's more like you have 1 over 1, which is 1, and you know anything divided by 1 is anything. So it's more like you remain with what is it? 1 minus half. So what is 1 minus half, guys? If I've got a 1 loaf of bread and I subtract half of it, how much am I remaining with? Am I not remaining with half? So that means this is actually half. I'm not sure. Do you guys agree with that calculation? Do you think it's correct? Does it deserve the marks that it has been allocated? This question, remember, it is allocated 2 marks. So I'm just not sure. Are you guys happy with that calculation?
Yes, I am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is where you will score a marks a 3 years. I'm going to give you a mark there, and I'm also going to give you a mark there. So that is how you score yourself 2 marks. Is everyone happy there? Lisa, did that make sense? Athandwe Mthimkhulu. Are you happy there? Amogelang Faith.
I'm happy.
Okay, 100%. So now let's try to move to the next question. So I'm just going to remove all of this. I'm just going to remove all of that. So now let's see. There's the next question which says in the diagram below, we've got point A being x and y. It's a point in the third quadrant. Yes, it's in the third quadrant where triangle B, angle O, and A, there's the triangle is equals to theta. And we have 5 sine that plus that being equals to that. Let me quickly try to draw that. Let's see, what are we having? We have this thing in quadrant. We have y there, we have x there, and then we have that there. They say this is point A having x and y. And then this angle is actually a angle theta. We have the origin there, and we have point B there. And most importantly, they say we have 5 sine of angle theta plus 3, this being equals to 0. Okay, so now let's see, what is the first question say? So the first question says determine the value of 30 tan theta without using a calculator, and this question is allocated 6 marks. So listen very carefully to the question, guys. It says determine the value. So that means your final answer should be a value, and a value is just a number. So determine the value of of 30 tan theta without using a calculator. No cheating, guys. No cheating in this case. 2.3. So before we start with that question, is our diagram complete?
No, sir.
I don't think so. So that means the first thing that we need to do is to try and complete that diagram. To complete it, you need to know what is the ratio of that. So that means you have a, 5 sine of angle that's equals to, you transpose, this is -3. Then you need to remove that 5 because you just want that being the subject of the formula. So let's divide by 5 on both sides so that it cancels, and then we remain with sine angle being equals to -3 over 5. So this negative, you have to assign it. That negative, it's either is for 3 or it's either is for 5. Let's see. What is the ratio for sine? Sine is sinoa, opposite over hypotenuse. In terms of x and r and y, opposite is y, this is r. So can you see, r is always positive, always, 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 always. So that means this negative, it used to be for y. So actually we are having -3 over +5. So that means x there is a, what is it? X is unknown at this stage. We don't know what x is, but we know that y is -3. And then we know that r is equals to 5. But now, how can we complete that triangle? What's missing and how can we calculate it?
Say,
Mm-hmm.
the missing value is x. So to calculate it, we should use Theorem of Pythagoras.
100%, which says r squared is equal to squared plus y. Remember, we are not answering any question here. We're just completing the triangle or completing that diagram. So let's see. You can use a calculator in this instance because you are not answering the question. So it's under 2.2.3 where you shouldn't be using a calculator. So let's see. What is r? We know r is 5. 5 squared equals 2. X is what we're looking for. What is this one? It's -3 squared. We know this is 25. We know this is +9. You transpose, it's -9. What is this thing? Is it 16? I think so.
Yes.
Then you're going to have a plus or minus square root of 16. What will that be? Plus or minus 4. So in this quadrant, is x positive or negative? Therefore, our x value is -4, which means here we are having -4. So now we can start answering the question. The question being 2.3.1, where they say determine the value of 30 tan of angle theta. What is the trig ratio for tan? We still have that 30. The trig ratio we know is always y over x. So now we've got 30 there. What is y? It's -3. What is x? -4. So now this cancels obviously. You have 30 times that. What is it? I think it's 90. Because 3 times 3 is 9. Because it's 30 is 90 over 4. So can we further simplify this thing? Let's see. I don't think so. Or maybe yes. I think we can, isn't it? 2 goes into 90 and it also goes into 4. How many times does it go in there? 45 times. 2 goes 45 times. Yes, into 90, and it also goes 2 times into 4. So this is our possible final answer. I'm not sure if all of you guys are happy with that calculation. Can you guys tell me if you are happy with that calculation there?
Yes,
Makes sense to everyone, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 100%. So now, let's try to move on to the next question. Let's see. What are they saying there? They say, calculate the size of angle O in triangle BOA. Correct 2 decimal places. And this question is allocated 1 mark. I'm just wondering if you guys can be able to calculate that. Do you guys think you can be able to calculate that angle there? Is there someone who wants to give it a try, guys? You are welcome if you want to give it a try. And remember, guys, it doesn't really need to be a correct answer. Even if it's wrong, it is going to help me to explain even further.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I think we should first find angle theta.
We should first find angle theta. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and after that we have from O to A, which is 5 units. Then we're gonna use
Mm-hmm.
wait.
While she's still thinking, anyone also to suggest something? So let me just give you a hint, guys. I will just remove all of this. Yes, let me remove all of this and give you guys a hint in terms of how can you possibly approach this type of question. So remember, guys, 2.3.2 says calculate the size of angle O in this triangle. The first thing that you need to do, draw the triangle that they are talking about. This is triangle B, angle O, A. Let's draw this. So there you have a point being point A. You have point O being there. You have point B being there. So there's O, there's A, there is B. You have that. So remember, this is that x-axis. Okay. So, shoo, yeah. Uh, hmm, hmm. How can we get that, guys? So remember, this is the angle. This is the angle that examiner wants you to calculate. But now, if maybe we know that, that straight line is 180, can we not maybe try to find this small angle? Will it work? Maybe if we find this angle, then we're going to say it's equals to 180 minus this smaller angle. Will it work? What are you guys thinking? That's what I'm thinking at this moment. I will try to check if it could work. I'm just not sure if you guys are seeing what I'm thinking there.
So meaning like if we can get angle theta, then
Mm-hmm.
that angle we're gonna plus by 180 to give us that angle.
Yes. Can you see? So if we get this angle, yes. If we get that angle, no. Am I missing something there? Tumza, wait. Tumza, what are you saying? What are you saying, Tumza?
I wanted to get the angle theta, but that angle theta is gonna be for that triangle on the third quadrant. We're looking for the theta for that triangle BOA.
Yes, we're looking for angle O. Let's see. Because that's what I'm thinking to say. If we can maybe find this angle, then we know it's 180, then we subtract that angle. Let me try check something. I'm not sure if you guys are getting a opposite over that. So remember, guys, in case if there's something that you're also thinking on your side, just make sure to share with us so that we can see what's going on over there. Should have said second function of 180. I'm trying to think of something, but BOA. However, this question is allocated 1 mark, guys. Yeah.
But so
No, there must be a way.
On the statement, they said BOA is equals to theta. So I think we should calculate.
Did they say that? If they did, then it should be easy.
Yes.
Yo. Yes. They said B angle OA is equals to theta. Then it should be easy. It should be easy, honorable members. I'm not sure. Tumza, can you see that we are now actually calculating for angle theta?
Yes, sir.
So how do we get that angle theta?
So we're going to use that equation that's given us 5 sin theta plus tax equal to 0. Then we're gonna divide by 5 to get sin theta is equal to negative 3 over 5. Then we're gonna say theta is equal to sine negative 3 over 5. Then I think we're gonna get the negative answer, and that negative answer we're gonna plus by 180 to get a positive.
Okay. I'm just not
Sorry,
sure
sir.
if I'm here.
If BOA is equal to theta, isn't it the exterior angle?
Wait, you're saying if this thing is equals to that, is it not the exterior angle? Was that the question?
So as in your diagram, it shows that angle theta is exterior, not interior, if you know what I mean. So
Your Atando is breaking. Atando, you're breaking, but I was about to say something. Just listen to what I'm saying and let me know if it's in line with what you're saying. So remember, guys, this is what examiner wants us to calculate. At the same time, they're saying it's equals to that. According to me and Tooms, I think it's easy if we straight away calculate theta, because we know from here all the way up to there is 180. Then we can just say theta is actually equals to 180 degrees plus this smallanyana angle there. So what is this angle? So this angle, you can either use cos, sine, or tan, because you have almost all the sides. So for me, if I want to get this smallanyana angle, I can just use, let's say maybe tan. Let's see, if you say tan of that smallanyana angle, let's call it alpha, this one. What will it be? Tan is opposite over adjacent. What is opposite? Opposite is 3. What is adjacent is 4. But remember, it's negative values. So obviously, it's just 3 over 4. So if I want this angle, it's actually second function of this thing. So it's more like what is it? What is second function of 3 over 4? What is it, guys? What is that?
It's
Let's see.
36.86.
What is it?
36.86.
36.86 degrees. Okay. So that means this thing we just added with 36.86. Then what is this? What is 180 plus 36.86? I'm getting 216.8 what is it? 6 degrees. Is this what you guys are also getting on your side?
So I'm getting the same answer.
Yes.
Shreyas is getting the same answer. Okay. In that case, it's fine. Let's see. Yes, I think it makes sense. Atandwe, are you happy with this calculation?
So let's say I use sine. Sine.
So you're saying even if we use sine, you're saying we get the same angle, isn't it?
No.
Oh, you're getting a different angle.
Yes.
Okay, let's check. So if you're using sine, what is sine? Sine is opposite over a hypotenuse. So it should be phi. No, what is opposite? Opposite is what is opposite, guys? Opposite is not 3.
Negative.
Negative 3 is there. This is negative 4. So it should be negative 4 over 5. Tumza, because
No.
this is the reference angle. And opposite to that angle, No. What am I smoking, guys? What are you guys giving me? Okay. Then it means, what are we having there? is negative 3 over the, yes. So when you say secant that, what are you getting? Let's see. It should give us the same angle.
I'm getting a negative angle, sir.
Yes, okay. It's fine.
Then
Let's see what that angle is. You are getting negative 36 over that. Okay, let's see. She's getting a negative.
So that negative angle, I should plus it with 180.
Yes.
The positive angle.
Wait.
But I'm not getting 126.
Ku kwella fase Tumza, ku kwella fase. So what are you saying there, Tumza?
So I'm saying because I'm getting a negative angle, so I have to plus it with 180 to get a positive angle. You understand? So that positive angle is angle theta.
So you are saying you got a negative answer there as negative 36,86, ne? But if you plus it with 108, you're not going to get that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let me try to check something. So that means in this case where you are considering that a triangle and we are trying to find that angle being that one. Remember, there's negative 3, there is 5, and then there it's negative 4. And remember, angles measured from there in this direction are clockwise angles. No, anti-clockwise angles, being positive angles. So that means you need to get a positive angle. Because now, if you're getting a negative angle, it means you're not measuring in the clockwise direction. In your case, it's more like this is the direction that you're moving with. Can you see there, Tumza, that the direction in which this angle is measured is in a form of positive angle. So also there, you need to find a positive angle. Because now, if you move in this direction, then your triangle, it ends up being in that quadrant, whereby it's this being negative 180 degrees, and then you have to add with this smallanyana angle, which is going to be negative 36, what is it, 86 in your case. So that means in your case you calculated it in this direction, and this is the angle that you are getting, but theta is in the anti-clockwise direction, which means you are expecting a positive smallanyana angle there. I'm not sure, Dumza, are you getting what I'm trying to say there? Dumza?
Yes, I get it. Mara, they've given us side eta is equal to negative 3 over 5, not times it.
Wait, I'm losing you on that one, Tumza. What did you say, Tumza? What did you say about the tan? What did you say?
So I'm saying horror. Because go equation, they've given like 7 liters equal to negative 3 over 5. So for hore ke calculate theta, I will use sine. I understand. Not
Oh
tan. So I
yes.
don't know why we are using tan. Or is it
Oh
because we
yes.
want to find the positive angle?
Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting your point. Because on the original equation we're given sine, angle, of which we simplified into whatever. But remember, we calculated our r being 5. Did we calculate it, or was it given? No, not that it was. Let's say it was calculated, or if it was given, it was given. Also, this was given, and we correctly calculated this, which means you can use cos theta, you can use tan theta, you can use sin theta, you can use cosec, sec, and whatever. But just make sure that whatever that you use to calculate, the answer that you get has to make sense. So now, if you can see, when you use the other trig ratio, you are getting positive the same thing. When you use the other trig ratio, you get a negative same answer. So it's a matter of what does a positive answer mean to you, and again, what does a negative answer mean to you. So if you get a positive answer, it's because the angle that you're calculating is in an anti-clockwise direction. And obviously theta is in an anti-clockwise direction. So if you get a negative value, it means your measurements are in this direction. I'm not sure, Dumza. Am I making sense now to Dumza and everyone else?
Yes, sir.
Last one to confirm. Okay, I think we can maybe move to the next question. I think we still have some time. Let's try to quickly run with the next question, being question what is it? Being question 3. Let's see. Question 3 says, consider function f of x being equals to 2 sine x. This is 3.1. So 3.1.1, it says sketch the graph of f, the graph of ways f. There is the graph of f on the given diagram sheet, which means you'll be given the diagram sheet for that where the angle is 0 or is between 0 and 360. So let's see. They want you to sketch f of x being equals to 2 sine of x, and they say x is actually between 0 and 360 degrees. So this thing, guys, it means your Cartesian plane. On your x-axis, you start from angle 0 up until that angle of 360. So you have 90 plus 90 is 180 plus 90 is what is it? 360. So let's say there you have 1 and 2, negative 1 and 2. Let's say negative 1, negative 2, positive 1, positive 2, negative 2 there at the bottom. Obviously there you are going to have 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, 360 degrees. I'm not sure if everyone is happy with what I've drawn over there, which is that. Does it make sense to everyone? Okay, 100%. So now let's try to check something. All that you do is to punch this while starting with angle 0 there. You get a point or you get a value, make a point. Let's see. Where the angle is 0, what is y? 2 sine of 0, it gives 0. I'm not sure. Are you also getting 0? Then let's move to 90 there. You just go and edit, then you punch in 90. I'm getting 2. Are you not getting 2, guys? I edit, I punch 180. I'm getting 0. Are you not getting that, guys? Let's see. I edit, I put in 270. I'm getting negative 2. Guys, are you sure I'm not losing you there? There's no one who's responding. I'm getting worried. Am I losing you guys?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Can you see? I've got my points. All that I do, it is just to join all of that. So now this is the graph of f, and by so doing, you score yourself 2 marks. I'm not sure if you guys are happy with that. Does it make sense to everyone? So for the shape, you are given a mark. For the x and y intercepts, you are also given a mark. Are you guys happy there?
Yes, sir.
100%. So now let's try to check the next question. It's 3.1.2. It says write down the period of f. What is the period of that function, guys?
See.
3.
Hmm?
Oh, 3.
What is the period? How do you explain the period? What is the period, guys? So remember, this was question 3.1.1. We are now on 3.1.2, where they say write down the period. So because the question says write down, don't try to consult your calculator, guys, because they are just saying write down. So you must pick it up from somewhere and just write it down. Someone is saying 360. Do you guys agree with that answer of the period being 360?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this was a Roman figure 1. Now Roman figure 2. The question says, what is it? Equation of H. If H is the reflection of f about the x axis. an interesting one. So this is what happens, guys. If you have something wherever it is and you reflect it about the x-axis, this is how it rotates. But if you have that and it reflects about the y-axis, this is how it reflects. So it's just a rotation about whatever there. So now, in this case, or before I do it, is there someone who wants to give it a try? Okay. Let me try to interpret it. Let's see. Here they say a equation of h, if h is the reflection of f about the x-axis. So this thing, it reflects about the x-axis. So when it reflects about the x-axis, y, it becomes negative. Maybe let me try and make it simple and do these. Let's say you have a slice of bread like that. This is a slice of bread, guys. Can you see? This side of the slice of bread is on the positive side. But the moment we reflect it about the x-axis, then this is what happens. That slice of bread is now on this side, on this quadrant. You now have your y values being on the negative side. Originally, it was on the positive side as f of x. But now, because it's a reflection, it is h of x, which means in this case of h of x, because it reflects about that, then it means that same f of x, it is just going to be negative f of x being equals to 2 sine x. So in short, it is actually the y value that becomes negative when this thing reflects about the x-axis. Can you see? The x values are still positive values, but what changes is the y values. So they become negative y values. And we know when we write an equation or a function, we write it as a positive y is equals to something. So that means we divide by -1 by -1. That cancels, and then you end up having y is equals to -2 sine of x. And you know y is given a name being h of x, which means h of x is actually equals to -2 sine of x. And by so doing, you score yourself 1 mark. So all of this was just for me to explain. But you need to be aware that when something reflects about certain axis, then know that something changes a sign. So if it reflects about the x-axis, this is what happens. Then y becomes negative. If it reflected about the y-axis, then this is what was going to happen. So that means x was going to be negative. Then you then now need to work it out. I'm not sure. Am I losing you guys on that one? Am I not confusing you there, Lee? No. Shravan, that side. Guys, are you getting that one?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, 100%. So now, Let me see. Yes, I think I can remove all of this because the next question is not in any way associated with all of that. So let's see. Can you guys see that the next question being 3.2 says solve for x, and most importantly correct one decimal places where x, which is what you need to solve, is actually between 0 and 90. So that means x is an acute angle. So let me write that first question on 3.2, 3.2.1. They want you to solve for x where you have 4 tan that plus 1 being equals to 3. And this question is allocated 3 marks. This one is allocated 3 marks. So I'm not sure, guys. I'm just not sure, guys. Let's see. Is there someone who wants to give it a try? Because all that we want is that. So that means we need to remove everything there associated or closer to x. We need to remove it until we get to that x. Is there someone who wants to give it a try? Tumza, go for it.
So we're gonna transpose that one, that other side,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna left it for x. 4 times x is equals to 2.
Oh, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay. All right.
Then we're gonna say 4 times x is equals to 2, say.
Okay, let's say it's that.
Then we're gonna divide by 4 both sides.
Okay. I agree with you there. That, then you remain with tan that being 1 over 2.
Then after that, we're gonna make x substitute the formula and transpose tan.
Mm-hmm.
So tan 1 over 2.
Then what are you getting when you do that?
26,6. 26. No, sir. 26. Comma. 5, 6. Yeah? 5.
Hey, is she correct, guys? I'm no longer sure with that one. She didn't sound confident. Tumza, seems like you wanted to say 6. Hey, is this correct?
Comma 6. Comma 6.
Yes. Comma 6. Is everyone happy there with that calculation? Does it make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 100%. So I'm just going to remove all of it, and then from there we can quickly move to the last question. The last question being, let's see. Hey, what is happening there? Let's see. We have cosec x over 3 being equals to 2. Also, this one is allocated 3 marks. Anyone who wants to give it a try? If there's no one else, go for it.
also we're gonna cross multiply. So it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be cosec is equals to 6.
So cosec is equals to that times that is so. Everyone else, just make sure that you are following everything. And for the step that you don't understand, just intervene and ask a question. So we'll just continue. Tumza, let's continue.
So the reciprocant of cosec is 1 over sine x.
The what? Hey, ke kwa di-serpent mo. Or di-serpent di dira bjang?
Sir, Mary, understand me? I can only read you, sir.
Hey, bo mutile maike we practice. Ke kolo ka re maike bo mutile. Bo reng we practice?
Sir, the reciprocant.
Hey, okay,
Hey,
it's fine. The reciprocal. Okay, what is the reciprocal of that?
it's 1 over sine x, sir.
Yes. 1 over sine x is equals to that. Obviously, you cross multiply, isn't it? So you have that times that being 6 sine x, that times that it's equals to 1. Then obviously, you want to remove that 6, you divide by exactly that. Then you remain with sine angle over that. Then you want to remove that sign so that you remain with x. Because it's a trig ratio, then you punch the second function and then you punch sine of that. So now, what is this?
9,6.
Let me also punch. Yes, 9,6. Remember to say degrees. I'm not sure. Is everyone in agreement with that calculation there? Are you guys happy there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Thanks very much for joining. I hope you guys did enjoy and understood today's lesson. I'm not sure. Is there someone who's got a question, or are you all happy there? No question, eh?
Yes, sir, no question.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for joining. You guys have a very good night. Guys, my name is Desmond, and I'm out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.